fantasies living right, hit the finest when taking flight. Blowing like dynamite, lead the masses like Jesus Christ. The masses don't need a hype, only care about you seeing you right. I'm gone, don't get me started. All these niggas heartless, about to move out summer forest, smoky bearing in the forest. I be talking good, blowing on the dank and shit inside my hood. Wish he could do it how we do it, nigga. Read a book, switch it up. Ruffy in the same, my nigga, live it up. No one gon' hold your hand through the pain, you gotta give it up. Sitting drunk, stuck up out in the rain like you don't give a fuck. Your hopes and dreams, you're down the drain, nigga, losing luck. You finished up, I'm sipping from the winner's cup. See me in the cut, I'm gripping something, I might leave it up. Tuck in front the screen, y'all suckers focused on the TV, bro. While I'm living dreams, why don't you go out, nigga, get you some, you frontin' cuz.
You ain't flow infectious, you still here, man, count your blessings. We face all through the fake in the dark and smoke that laugh for breakfast. Yeah, I'm on my shit, shorty see the glow, you know she on the kid. Pass the green and roll up, now we sowing through metropolis. Lucy, what's up, my chakras? Hardly human, my consciousness. The best Newton when it comes to music, ain't no one on top of us. East Coast, yeah, we hold it down. Team of kings with golden stem, I know this rap. Put me on a floating cloud, that potent flat. Sit back, take notes from the sensei, no wax on my split, very intake, no text on my sips, comprende. I'll pass on that bitch and then slay. They slay the fathers of the darker, cause they fear their fame go larger. Though they here to make us prosper, quickly force a great departure. Grab a glass, look me in my eye, what you mean I'm God? It's so yes, you been eating lies, don't believe the ops. Flesh ain't weekend like the rest, but you need the press. Never focus on that treasure, some bad but much never. Niggas talk about peace to the poverty, live I take heed to the sign. Read them my lines on the
What's up, Prism? How are you doing? Really, I've heard a lot of places, like, for example, in the US, apparently, like, it rains somewhere in California so much that, like, which does not happen, you know what I mean? Like, it rained, like, so much that people, like, it was flooding up to, like, they had to get on the roofs of their house and stuff, which is, like, really weird for that area. Like, that is not normal at all.
This and this music, my drug. from a pay stop, collect my peso. Only thing on my mental, making the 40 ounce by the case lows. Gotta know I love ganja, smell like fries, so you know I took shorty to my legs close. Better move when I say so. Never move like a play route. Young guys in your tempo, pull up with the squad with the work.
He just killed himself. What the heck? Why did he do that? How's that not hitting him? The plant? What's up, Shasti? How are you? Oh dang it, I just want this to be over so I can finish the... Wait, do I have the helmet? Or no, that's probably the last one. Yep. I don't want to play another one of those. I'll do it later. I don't even need to do it right. Been doing pretty good, not too bad. Have you seen the game called Out of Action by chance? It's like a it's like 90s anime styled FPS, so it's not like fully out or anything, but it's like super early access. It doesn't even have multiplayer, but like the mechanics are really cool. I feel like you would probably like it. They just need to come out with multiplayer, of course, but I wonder how long it will take, because I think it's like a solo dev or something. But it's really cool. He's getting stuck. What is the chance? I actually just uploaded a video on it. It's not a very long one. It's only like 2 minutes or something, and I don't really go over everything, but there's like lots of different movement mechanics that I'm just like mind blown that you can even do in one game, because I've never seen it before. From like a game design like perspective, it's insane. Very basic, but what's up, Milk? How are you doing? True, bro. Who started using that word? Because I feel like a bunch of little kids and like man-childs use that, even though that's like, I don't know. I feel like that's just, how do I even say it? I don't even know how to say it, but I feel like these people shouldn't be using these words, basically. You know what I mean? Like, obviously as a meme, that's funny, but like, who started that? You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, it is. It's just like it's like a gang term. I don't know. I feel like it's just the internet, like, you know, internet people just using words, but just interesting that it's a bunch of like children and man children that use it. Well, at least from what I've experienced in my chat, I will say. You started it? Same. What if he got scared and stopped doing it? That would be so funny. Yeah, that's a better way to word it. I couldn't like think of how to word that properly. Let's start a what the heck? Yeah, it's funny, like, okay, I don't know how many people I've heard poo used like a ton, but I feel like it used to not really be that common, and I've been using poo so much like the past few years, because like, you know, my brain, it's just like, oh, I need to use these select words, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I just randomly use like very select words repetitively over and over for like very long periods of time, but not for any reason specifically. But I don't know if that's like, a lot of people do that and it just so happens that everyone uses the word like the same words or something. It's weird. What's up, Trash? How are you doing? The funny name. Oh, for sure, Shasti. It's funny, so where I lived, wait, let me think of something that people say where I, like, grew up. Because, like, what was it? I can't remember. Okay, have you ever heard the word used, a mode? Have you, well, I think that's like, I think that actually used to be like a very common word. Okay, maybe not that one. Oh my god, the fact that he did not even notice is crazy. Like, what is that? He's just standing there with an RPG. Is there even a site up there right now? Was there, like, recently? I feel like it was gone for a while. That is so funny there. What's up, Vincat? Not gonna lie, Trash, I don't specifically, just because I've gotten that comment probably 400 times. The same exact comments. But that's funny. I don't think it works anymore. I don't really play this game anymore, honestly. I'm kind of just playing it to mess around. Just because I really want to stream right now, but not many shooters to play nowadays that are fun. I wouldn't even really consider this game fun right now, at least for me. South and West? Oh, for sure. Okay, but the middle, not the Middle East, what am I saying? The Midwest, the quote-unquote Midwest, whatever the heck that even means. I'm from the Midwest, and I didn't call the Midwest the Midwest. It's like basically central, but we're on Eastern time zone, so I would consider it Eastern. Just like not East Coast, but like Eastern. You know what I mean? Isn't that so weird? Like, I know it's like old terminology, but it's just like interesting. It's never been changed. But yeah, so where I used to live, people would say Warsh. Have you ever heard the word Warsh? I don't think I could troll someone harder, honestly. Is that the same kid that was staying? No, that other guy was on pink, wasn't he? That just washes the southern. Oh yeah, that is okay. Okay, I would say the Midwest is like pretty southern, but it's like a mixture of southern and city. Like city slang and southern mixed, basically. That's like the best way I could say it. Pretty funny. I mean, like, I feel like sometimes I sound like, okay, to people from other countries, usually I sound pretty country. And like, well, I used to like a lot more, like honestly, like back when I played PUBG, like way back in those days, I feel like I sounded way more country, but I was also still in the mid. My kid just fell down right there. It's funny. Oh, okay, Trash. Are you talking about here? Let me grab a red barrel real fast. You're in SD as in San Diego? Or South Dakota? I feel like South Dakota is probably so cool. I know a lot of people don't like a lot of the states that are like quote unquote what would you call it? I don't know, just like not very popular, I guess. Or popularly talked about or like looked at as like cool or whatever, but I think those are the coolest states. Like the nature there is probably crazy. Oh wait, I'm trolling. I forgot you could do this. If you ever fall off the map, you can save yourself sometimes. But basically I don't really find this game fun because like, I don't know, just pubs aren't really fun. Ranked isn't really fun. I don't really like the limited time modes. The last one was pretty decent, but they got rid of it. I don't want to play heavy, forced heavy. Like I think honestly they should just remove heavy, remove medium, make everyone a light, have all the same guns on the same class, which is only light. Just remove the class system entirely. Get rid of wall hacks, get rid of nukes, keep explosives, reduce the damage significantly to lights. Like this is obviously like perking. There's no chance they're gonna do that, you know what I mean? But I think that would make the game so much more fun for literally everybody. Because I don't know like when. Actually, it was basically no, it wasn't PUBG. It was it was Apex and Overwatch, where people just decided, let's make a bunch of characters with different sized hitboxes. It just doesn't make any sense. Or even medium. Like if everyone was just medium with all the guns, I feel like the game would be so much better. Remove healing. Maybe increase the like passive heal, or like add a different type of heal, like a personal heal rather than a team-based healing. I don't know, I just feel like they could really like change how this game is significantly, because I feel like this like it's just not working what they're doing, and I don't think it's because of the balancing even. I think it's just because of, well, one, barrels, and then I think people are just kind of over the whole like hero shooter type like formula of FPS. I don't know, that's just me though. But again, like the player base is going up, but it's still much lower like than it's, so it's like 34k, like 34 34K is very low, especially for what they were at like a month ago. They were a month ago like 300K every day, basically. At least 100K. Sounds like I just want to play some Counter-Strike. I want to play something that's like literally all I want is real guns, like PUBG. PUBG's gun design is literally the best I've ever seen, and it's so basic. You know what I mean? Like, they just did such a good job keeping it simple and clean and, like, quote-unquote real, you know? So I think that with, like, movement similar to this game I'm about to launch, because I'm already, like, bored of this game, so I'm gonna play the out-of-action game. I'm literally gonna play against AI instead of playing the finals. That's how bored I am of that game. But, like, I wouldn't really call the finals a hero shooter, but it also is at the same time. Like, yeah, there's not individual characters, but, like, with, like, personalities and stuff, but there is class-based, quote-unquote, heroes. But yeah. That would be a whole different game. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like there's a big portion of players that in just the FPS genre in general that want a more skill-based, consistent experience rather than random explosion, random ability, random explosion. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's so that's all games have been for a while, honestly. And it's about time someone makes like a super skill-based shooter that actually takes skill. Not as just like this brainless, just boring, I don't know. Too much going on? Not really. It's just like, I feel like, I don't know. No dev has been able to balance a few things that have been in every hero shooter, which is abilities. People are just adding wall hacks to get, like, they're just adding too many things that just don't belong in a FPS environment. For example, recon sense. Any type of wall hacks whatsoever just does not belong in a shooter, in my opinion. I just feel like it ruins the competitive integrity, because it's just same with like how it was in like Apex, you know what I mean? Like, there's just no reason to just have a bunch of walls or just like full cover. Why is this game so loud right now? I feel like it was not the wrong button. It's so troll, actually. But yeah, I feel like PUBG with like this type of movement, PUBG style like gun mechanics with like a game like this, because for example, like this game's really cool, but I mean, like I don't know why every game just has no recoil. Like, I'm hardly even like pulling the mouse down. I'm literally moving at such a small amount, it's like insane. Again, this game is not even close to done, but it's just an example. Like, every game feels like there's like no recoil. It's just like, I don't know, there's no like resistance, and like that like affects game feel a lot. Like, the guns feel like there's like no power behind them. So basically in this game, the thing that you keep seeing is like obviously like bullet time, right? Interesting that they changed the bind for that. So what is heal now? Oh, it's 4. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, honestly. So like this game, I think is really cool. I think it needs more recoil, but it's basically based off of like 90s anime, and it's a It's gonna be a FPS, like multiplayer shooter. Just right now it's only bots, because it's like in such an early stage. But apparently like bullet time actually like works in like in multiplayer somehow. I don't know how, but apparently it does. But I don't know why the enemies are just everywhere right now, just in my face. Usually it's not like that. But yeah, so like when your like shield gets cracked or whatever, the screen does that. Oh no, I'm stuck. It's funny. Yeah, I agree, Shasti. See, that's the thing for sure. The rest is still 6 years ago, exactly. Like, PUBG's guns feel amazing. Like, they still feel so good, but just the rest of the game feels like clunky central. So anyways, if I could just stop getting attacked for 2 seconds. So you can, like, barrel roll, like I just did there, in any direction. You can lean left and right, and also when you hit A and D, it kind of like sways. So you can prone, crouch. Okay, with one button, you can prone, crouch, dolphin dive, sit on the ground. I don't know how, like it works very well. So like, for example, if I want to sit on the ground, you just like press S and shift, and then you're just on the ground. It's pretty sick. So, and then you can also prone by just, oops, you're not moving, of course. You can just prone by just hitting shift. But if you like combine it with S, then you can you know, sit or roll backwards or whatever. There's just like a lot of different things you can do. Different classes have different movement speeds and stuff, so there's another example. So like you can run, dolphin dive, and like you slide on the floor. It's so cool. You can do it all while ADS. You're not limited by the game saying, oh, you can ADS. You're the millimeter off the ground. You know what I mean? What else? Oh, you can slide as well. Jump, of course. And there's like different combos you can do. So like you can jump and then shift. And it's like different than if you just shift. It's so crazy. Like there's so many different like movement combinations, but it all works very good. And it's not clunky. It doesn't feel bad. The only thing that is a little weird is there's no sprint. But I feel like they could add a sprint pretty well if they wanted to by just like maybe putting it so like if you double tap shift or double tap W while holding shift or something. Not sure how they could do that exactly, but you also have like 2 abilities, your alt, the bullet time. So that's like your core basically, so you can just like turn that on. You can do the barrel roll. I honestly forgot about that. So you like dive, so you only tap shift instead of hold it. and you'll do a barrel roll. But yeah, this game kind of feels like a mill sim. What's up, Pickle? Yes, I have. How are you doing? I have played Power World. It's pretty good. I'm a little burnout on it though, so I just have been playing other things. But in terms of shooters, there's like kind of nothing else to play. Though that's why I'm playing this. This game isn't even out yet though. Like fully released or anything. Just very early testing for it. But it's really cool. It for sure has like the best movement in the game I've ever seen. I just barrel rolled out the window. That's so funny. Really, that's funny. I think so I've already played 3... Wait, how many? I had to remake my world twice because of the world got corrupted. So I had 2 saves at 15. And then after I made that, I played like a ton for the next 2 days because I was like annoyed that I like lost all my stuff. I think I'm like 46 or something, but I haven't really played much in like the past few days. It's fun, but I need a shooter to grind, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck freaking happened to all of them? It's kind of crazy. Apex finally fixed controller configs after many years? 3.5 or something. I don't really care though, it doesn't really do anything. Doesn't make me want to play the game more. Yeah, the sniper is very hard to use. Oh, I'm not gonna be restarting again. There's no way. I already restart twice. Maybe in the future when there's like more PvP servers or something that's, or like more advanced PvP or like, I don't know. I kind of want to see what they do with like mods and stuff. See if like the PvP is fun, and then maybe play it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like burnt out on that game. Yeah, for sure. Whatchamacallit, yeah, the breeding is really cool. I haven't done much breeding, but I've seen a lot of the things that you can do. It's really cool. But yeah, there is mod support for the game. I'm just wondering when some like really good mods will start coming out. What's up, Anti? Tarkov is not skillful. Tarkov is so easy, it's ridiculous. It's just ratting. How are you doing that? I used to play Tarkov, I hated it. I have like 300 hours actually in Tarkov. But I feel like most people don't know that though, because it was so long ago. I appreciate it, Pickle. I feel like this game is gonna be so good when it comes out. I just feel like it's not gonna be out for probably a while. But yeah, you can like barrel roll, slide, sit, prone, crouch, dolphin dive. What else? There's also like, I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can remove your primary gun. Wait a minute. So the highest movement speed would be this. Interesting. Basically Genji.
Target is low. Placing mine.
That's so funny. What game is this? It's the finals too. See, look, now we got our throwing knives. It's the finals too. I'm playing Invis Light right now.
You're going down.
I'm trolling. But this game, mechanically, is ridiculous. Yeah, let me swap, swap classes real... Dang it, are you kidding me? That's so troll. Yeah, this isn't the finals, but it basically is. I'm just kidding. It's a lot more fun. I can't change my game thing through my OBS. I have to do it through the browser in a second, but...
All units, weapons free.
So this is called Out of Action, and it's like it's an indie game. They're coming out with multiplayer at some point, hopefully soon. It feels like a mill sim, but not at the same time. And it also has like some of the best movement in the game I've seen. But yeah, so you can like barrel roll. You can barrel roll into or you can dolphin dive into a slide. You can sit on the ground. You can sit on the ground, prone. Leaning is in the game. What else? weapons have alternative, so like for example, like the throwing knife is like a backup weapon. You can have 3. Primary, secondary, backup. So this is like the backup. So you can throw it normally. Or if you hold right click and then throw, it has an alternate fire. Yeah, so you can prone, sit on the ground, lean, slide, there's like different things you can do. You can like jump, slide, and then roll or something. I can't remember. There's like a bunch of movement like combos there basically. I think it might be, let me see.
I'm gonna make you bleed. Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Wall bounce? I don't know if you can actually. Probably not. I don't think so. But for example, on like, what is it? Oh yeah, dragon? Is that what it is? Yeah, okay, so on dragon, that's what it is. You can, so this is like one of like the classes or whatever. You can like air dash and stuff. I air dashed out of the map and died. But yeah, you can like do pretty far air dashing, and I'm hoping they have like more big open maps on this game rather than just like, this map is cool, but I hope they do some like open ones, because this movement is like really cool and it needs vaulting. If this game has vaulting, it's probably gonna have like overall probably the like best, most fun to play like movement I've seen in a game, because like this is like super sick. Like, can you imagine how fun like this would be to fight other like real players with once it's like refined and everything? Because I mean, right now the movement's already insane, and it's probably only gonna get better. When you hit people with your body, it like knocks them on the floor, or knocks them back. It can knock them on the floor. Really, Anti? You think that's what it is? Yep, you can't walk through enemies, but you like, it solves the issue so well, because so many games you get stuck on people or you clip right through them and it's buggy. But in this, when you hit them, it literally knocks them on the ground. There has been like PvP tests already, and I don't know how it works exactly, because there's like so many mechanics. But I haven't actually watched any gameplay of it. I'll probably just wait until it comes out. Oh yeah, you can pick up guns that are on the ground. You can, oh yeah, I forgot there is another mechanic. There's another movement mechanic that I entirely forgot. So on top of being able to do the, like, this like jump dash thing, you can also, yeah, Yeah, there we go. So you can like dash in different directions and do like this like floating hover slash like flying thing. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's like kind of like a floating hover. Not sure if there's a way to ascend or descend, but you can like kind of look into the air when you do the jump dash to get more like space. What's up, Baki? How are you doing? Any new updates on the finals? Yeah, there was a pretty big update. I don't really care for it though anymore. It's not fun to me, unfortunately. Yeah, if they had vaulting, if they somehow get vaulting to work really good in this game. Yeah, that's sick, because you can barrel roll out of this too. Oh, wow. Okay, so you can double dash. See, this game needs to be a VR ASAP. This would be so much freaking fun, dude. I need to, like, contact the developer of this game and beg him to make a freaking Battle Royale map in mode. Yeah, you can do all these dashes in like every direction. So including backwards. Like it just works so well. And then if they have that vaulting in too, then... Oh wow. You can use the hover and then also the dash on top of the hover. So you can just dash in whatever direction. There's a vertical dash too. I don't even know how I just did that. So this is called Out of Action, and it's an offline preview demo. It is not online at the moment. It's still being developed, but it's really fun. It's really cool. Very unique, too. Yeah, it is. I think it's gonna be really fun, and I'm excited for when multiplayer comes out for it. But yeah, other than that game, like I've been playing that a lot, especially compared to other games. Just even though it's like offline, it's just fun to like run around in because the movement's good. Ultimate movement, yes. I don't know if it's gonna come to console. I'm gonna guess and say no just because of the amount of... Actually, you know what? I feel like that game would be playable on controller now that I think about it, because they somehow managed to have like 5 different movements on one key. Like, that's crazy. It's just a combination of key presses, so maybe maybe. I'm not sure what I don't know though. I can't say for sure. As of right now, I think it's PC only though. Honestly, at this point, I'm gonna play Apex just because. When does season 20 come out? I'm gonna check. But the season 20 map looks pretty good, but that's pretty much it. And they also they nerfed whatchamacallit. They nerfed controller configs, by the way. But yeah. So I have been playing M&K, yeah, because like the games I've been playing, I don't really have to like aim too much, and it's like just really easy to aim. How? Wait, what do you mean how? How did they nerf controller configs? They completely banned third-party software. Oh yeah, there is 3 strikes. I don't really care for 3 strikes that much, but it's okay. I feel like the only reason they even nerfed controller is because not long ago they literally just scammed a bunch of people for skins, you know, making it so they're like significantly more expensive than they were when they came out, and that they claim that it's like a discount. And then right after they get a ton of like hate for that, bam, oh, we nerfed controller configs. Like, wow, what is the timing of that? You know what I mean? No more Steam config abusers? Yes. Yep. None of that anymore.
Oh my fucking god, bro. He has 16,000 kills on this fucking guy.
What's up, J-Lo? How are you doing? Yeah, go ahead, ask the question. This guy likes the name, apparently.
Oh yeah. This guy's name is fucking hilarious, dude. How much more embarrassing goes down on that Oh my god, that's just hilarious.
Guys, I can't do movement anymore. I don't have my configurations.
Bro.
I'm going. I got his ass. Too good. Get his ass, Ray. Hell yeah. Too good.
He is dying. It's so funny. Honestly, it's nice though. See, look, I take TTV out of my name and this people are normal people. When you put TTV in your name, it's like freaking...
Oh, right here.
You're Satan.
Why is my team pushing away? Yeah, take him. Sure, the hardest.
Oh wait, I forgot we have multiple lives. When using the Hall effect, controller did a low delay response in the controller and did the sticks get stuck? Stick drift quicker? Well I can plug in my controller right now, so there is a little bit of drift, but it's because I'm on absolute zero dead zone, so there's literally like none at all.
I can't hear you.
So there's like a small amount of drift, but it's not a lot. Guys, I can't move on controller anymore. What am I gonna do? I can't tap strafe. I thought I had more ammo than that.
Are you serious?
Multiple lives? Yeah, exactly. Well, that's just how boring the game is, Jayla, that like they have to do something, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't really get much like stick drift. There's like a little.
Wait, what's
That's
the
it.
what's the guy's name? What's the guy's name? I'm an average one. I'm an average inflated ego puppet. Let's do it again.
Yeah, like the Hall effect controllers are really good. I think people that I don't know why people have been saying that like they're not good and stuff for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. Like why would they not be good? Because it's better than the other ones, like the normal potentiometers. And I get shot in the back. That was funny. Yeah, people just say anything. Yeah, exactly, J-Lo. Yeah, pretty much. I wonder if like people will be back on M&K nowadays or something. Probably not though, because like the thing is controller is so good in this game. It doesn't even like, yes, it matters that they nerf Steam config, but controller is just so much better than M&K in this game still. It's crazy. Here, I won't ignore him by pressing reject. But yeah, I don't have any issues with my controller. I don't play it a ton anymore, but I mean, it's still in like perfect condition and everything. Feels good. And I've been using it. I think, how many months did I use this controller? I don't know. It's definitely lasted me way longer than like even like any controller, and it was only 30-40 bucks, and that's compared to the like $200 like, PS5 controller that I was using. Because that got drift, like that had drift pretty quickly, actually, within like a few days. Hall effect though, if you get like, I don't know if there's like some scam Hall effect controllers that are like overpriced or something, but this one is like 30 to 40 bucks on Amazon and has 2 buttons on the back. Like Scuff and stuff is such a scam. Like this is so much better than Scuff. Like, I don't know. People like vouch for Scuff and Battle Beaver, but then call things like GameSir bad or like Hall effect controllers bad when they're just infinitely better in every way, literally. Yeah, the materials don't feel as premium. They still feel good. They're not like super premium feeling or anything, but literally. Premium. Yeah, they might. So the PS5 Edge is supposed to have Hall effect joysticks coming out to replace them, right? But I don't know when that's coming out. I have no clue. But I will say that let me find it. So see, it's so funny because people are like what you just told me with the 3 to 5 dead zone thing before you chose 0 dead zone, right? So yes, here that would be true if I left my controller at default settings, but so when you go here, you turn the dead zone off, right? But then you still have a factory dead zone. But you can change the factory dead zone on Hall effects. You can't do that with potentiometers. So like inside of the app for the controller, it's on default 10%. And it still feels fine. But I've set that on 0 as well. So then it's like absolute 0. Here, let me click on this. So this is a gamepad tester, right? So again, like I have had this controller for a long time. I would say at least 6 months, and I've used it for probably a couple hundred hours worth of gameplay, maybe even more. So this is the average error percentage for the sticks, which is 0.4% still. On my DualSense Edge, when it was brand new, that had 12%. So this isn't even a percentage of error. And then on top of that, again, there's 0 dead zone. You see where the little dot's going? Directly back to the center. There's no drift. Like there's a slight drift, but it's like resetting back to the center and then not moving. If this was a normal controller, it would be like this. Or it would be like jittering. But yeah, literally. I've been using this controller for so long. It works perfectly. No issues. But yeah, a lot of people are just like lying, bro. That like just... I don't... Like misinformation is so bad. And like... You know, some people do it by accident, but I swear some people just want to give people wrong information just to do it. It doesn't even make sense. Yes, always do your own research with literally everything. And like just keep doing research, gathering information on something, and then make a judgment. Because I feel like some people read one thing, bam, that's it. Exactly, J-Lo. Yeah, literally, okay. So I have a like referral code for like Amazon basically. And so I was like, you know what, I'll add this. So I remember, I think I sold this company, or I like, not sold this company, that doesn't make any sense. But I think I like basically made a few sales for this company without even having a referral code, which I didn't even get a referral code from the actual company. It was just through Amazon. I was like, you know what, like a bunch of people are actually interested in this controller, so I'm gonna like grab this link basically. But I ended up screenshotting. I think I sold like 10 to 15 controllers like first month, and that was like not the ones included from the referral link before I even had the referral link, if that makes sense. Because like so many people were like interested in it, and every single person is like only given good feedback, so that's how I know the controller has at least pretty decent quality control. Again, everything is gonna have like, there's always gonna be like products, you know, where sometimes they just don't work or like whatever the heck. But yeah, it seems like the quality control is pretty good, so. Nice founder, J-Lo. But yeah, no, it's so funny. Yeah, see, that's just someone who likes to argue or wants to argue or is mad because they're not correct, or like that their initial thoughts about something wasn't correct. And literally the whole point is like I saw a comment on, I don't even know what it was, a few days ago. It was like, I don't know, it was like someone's like YouTube video basically, and it was like a short, and someone was like, it was like these two people talking, right? And like this other, someone in the comment section was like, oh, this person's gonna like steal this guy's, like, what did he say? I don't know, like ways of like talking, or like, you know, like counseling basically. It was something about counseling. It's like, oh, this guy's gonna like learn from him and steal his like way of counseling or something basically. Because like it was like a counselor talking to like a game dev, right? And they were like, you know, both very smart people like talking, you know what I mean? So like obviously they're gonna learn from each other, right? Like these kids in the YouTube comments are just like, oh, they're copying each other, they're stealing each other's stuff. It's like, dude, what the freaking heck? It's like the thing with like Power World, right? Games are gonna be similar, or games are gonna have similar mechanics to previous ones because like they're innovating. They're not just like full copy pasting something. Well, sometimes they do, but usually it's like innovative, you know what I mean? And that's like the whole point. But it's so funny. Well, so when I first played it, I kind of thought, I was like, you know, this looks Pokemon-like, right? not necessarily like a copy, but it looks Pokemon-like, which like I get why people like kind of put that together because it looks similar, but like that just means people haven't looked at it enough, because if you play the game you're gonna realize it is so like well made. It's like from a game dev perspective, it's not like they just copied something and was like, oh, let's get a quick money grab. Like, no, not even close. What are my binds? Yes, it looks and sounds like Pokemon until you play the game. That's the crazy part about it. Because I was kind of thinking the same thing, you know, when I first saw it. I'm like, this just looks like Pokemon with guns. Like, doesn't look very original, but then you play it and you're like, wow, like, the game is very original actually, but very innovative at the same time. You thought the game was gonna get sued at first? Well, Nintendo said something about it, but there's no way they could do anything. Like, Pokemon isn't even in the freaking survival game genre. God, why is there like 2 teams on me directly? Interesting. Alright, I don't want to play this anymore, I'm bored. It's so funny because even with the 3 strikes, it's just like, bro, there's so much downtime, I can't just sit there. Yeah, the breeding mechanics are literally insane, dude. Like, they did such a good job. And the fact that none of them were even like really official, like, you know, game devs, like they all were like self-taught basically and like learned together. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's why the game is so good, because it was a bunch of devs learning how to develop together at the same time. Your thoughts have changed after watching some of the mechanics? Yeah. I feel like a lot of people's have for sure, because like, I mean, like again, like when I first saw it, I'm like, wow, this game is just, this game looks like Pokemon with guns, which yeah, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns still, but, yes, exactly. And also, I feel like Pokemon wouldn't even do that anyways. They are so good at doing minimal work. Holy crap. Like, of course, there's so much work that goes behind their stuff still, you know what I mean? But like, in comparison to like what other team, like they put their resources in other things rather than let's build a giant like AAA like title. Like, all their games look like they were made 10 years ago still. They're so basic, but it works. Yes, exactly, J-Lo. Exactly. Honestly, the fact that Power World was made in 3 years is insane to me. Can you believe that? Well, I can tell you why. So, their first game, well, their game before was Craftopia, right? And Craftopia was actually like a really good game. It's just like not that many people played it. And it has a lot of like, honestly, like Craftopia or Power World is just Craftopia 2.0 basically. Unreal Engine. I mean, Unreal Engine helps, but like obviously they're very like. I don't think it matters what engine they were on, but if you look at their first game, Craftopia, it's like literally the same game. Like, it's actually the same game. Well, see, that's the thing, though. Their first game was made in Unity. So they learned like Unity and Unreal Engine, but the games are virtually the same. That's the crazy thing. Like the only thing that's different, of course, is Power World has pals and like breeding and all these other mechanics, but the map is so similar, and a lot of the like models are basically the exact same too. It has nothing to do with it because you're sure they're utilizing a ton of pre-made systems? Wait, you're saying like pre-made systems from like the Unreal Engine store? Really? I feel like all of it's probably from scratch. Really? I feel like it's not, because like they have a lot of this exact same systems in Unity as well. I don't know. I feel like they really did do it from basically scratch. Really? I think it's from scratch. I don't think it's pre-made. I think it appears pre-made because like it's similar to, there's like a lot of mechanics that are similar to other games, but they're so refined and well done that I feel like it's not someone working on someone else's work. It's like someone that like did it from scratch. Well, it's because they wanted to make a different game. Like obviously like Unreal Engine is better, especially for this type of game, but I don't know. Maybe it's like pre-made in the sense that it's, you know, somehow ported from Unity or like something, but I don't know. I feel like they didn't like buy pre-made assets and change them. Every single one? I wouldn't say every single one. I would say the majority, yeah.
I can never do enough. They always asking for too much. I need to get some better luck. Need a moment to adjust. And when you faces I don't trust.
What about, okay, so besides Respawn using, you know, pre-made assets that were from Titanfall, right? Because it's the same company, same, you know, it's like it's their assets, right? So like Apex is from scratch, right? Like aside from the assets used from Titanfall. Like they didn't do anything other than build from scratch. And then PUBG. Okay, for PUBG, they definitely used Unreal Engine like pre-made things. PUBG was 70% pre-made. Yeah, there was a lot. But the recoil system is one thing that they for sure made themselves. And that's all they needed to really make was like a recoil system and just like, you know, the quote unquote game feel. The system's a few weeks work. Yeah, nowadays, but not back then. I feel like back then that was like revolutionary, basically. To get it like as well as they did, because there's still not a game that has guns that feel as good as PUBG, but I can't even really think of one that's similar. The only one that I can think of similar is like Rust's recoil, but that has like bloom and stuff. It's not nearly as good. Yeah, I agree. They like refined the procedural recoil, I guess it would be called. But I would say it's like unique in the sense of, yeah, I guess it's the way that they built the recoil. Yeah, basically all of them did. They just all felt not good. Like even like I feel like Counter-Strike, like there's a reason why everyone just like taps in, you know, Valorant or Counter-Strike, because I mean, yeah, there's a skill ceiling to the recoil, but it doesn't really like feel that nice because you're just like hip firing. They basically just took CS recoil, smoothed it out, and then like applied it to like a ADS site. 25, that's funny. Yeah, I remember because CS is 1 year older than me. Roughly.
My idle hands lead to evil thoughts. That's what I was told. I see a devil trying to creep on up and go and get inside my soul. So let the demons go and hype me up. 'Cause motherfucker, I ain't dead till I say so. 'Cause I've been fighting all my fucking life.
Oh, I agree. Building your own engine sounds like insane. Like, no wonder why Bethesda's freaking games are so buggy. They literally made their own engine from... What did they start with? Didn't they start with something? Yeah, I actually did that before JLo. Because it's like a chart of the like recoil, you know what I mean? Because it basically just tells the camera to like, you know, adjust by whatever degree, and it's literally on a chart. It's so funny because yeah, like that's definitely how they did that. Because you basically just draw it out like on you draw it out on a chart, and then that's like what the recoil is basically.
So let the demons go and hype me up. Cause motherfucker, I ain't dead till I say so. Cause I've been fighting all my fucking life. So I'ma sin to the motherfucking end. Oh no, oh. Oh no, no, don't you understand that I've been going around this world?
Well, it's like procedural, but it's like a pattern at the same time. It's like how CS CS, the way CS is like in Valorant, it's like they have a set pattern, but then there's like bloom. I don't know why, like why would they do that? That's just so weird. That's why I don't play CS or Valorant. But they're seeded. Yeah, there's like Apexes too, actually. They have like a few different, like slightly different patterns, and then like variations of how the bullets within each pattern are, if that makes sense. Creation Engine 2. So apparently they started with Quake. Wait. Oh wait, okay. Creation Engine is created by Bethesda based on the Gamebryo engine. What is Gamebryo? $1997. Oh, there's a lot of games made on this, actually. Sounds good, J-Lo. Good luck. If you even have to do anything. Because I hear a lot of people, because I've never been to a meeting. Actually, I guess I have with the insurance, and we just did nothing. But it was like obviously online.
Money, pussy, and drug be the antidepressant. And pursue the president. You might have to keep you a Western. Aim at as the presidents. That'll make change in a second. Motherfuck your reverend and all the lies that he telling.
They say we not able, strange, but peek through different angles. Speak the truth, cause what we plant is all seeding for the future. Probably cooler than I thought I was. Parlay with a few. I'm hot, bitch, I ain't Nelly. This ain't memes, I'm something deadly. Petty niggas, y'all ain't ready to shit. I kick is heavy, a felon, moving steady. Ungrateful bitches get stitches and buried 6 feet in ditches. In the clouds, painting pictures. Sometimes I'm feeling enormous. I'm about to jump, I'm feeling nauseous. Close your eyes for repercussions. Try to use a gun, man, but the gun jam. Maybe if I won it, probably get me. Grab a gun and tell them, put one in my lung. Shoot one through my heart, rip my tongue apart. Never again to speak this art, and I ain't gotta sign a motherfucking deal. I could still fuck your girl off a blunt and some chill. Smoking up them hotels, put it on my bill. Sleep till next Wednesday, wake up to her grill. That super stanky dank got me high, mushroom hills. In the event of my demise, I'm laughing at you rap guys, spitting lies, spitting lies, spitting lies.
Yeah. Before the tours, yo.
Let me hit that way.
It seems madness to say we're worried that they're going to become addicted.
Well, we're a fast transition.
Excuse me, to the drug, but even if it worked, these people are dying. What are we saving them from?
Before the tours, I filled the calendar. I was in Brooklyn smoking Cali bud, and I accepted rap. I spread from that. 5 a.m. flights. I spread from that. Mr. Wooden copped the white one if it came in black. Frequent 30 cities while you're witnessing my.
I don't even know what to play at this point.
Fucking get your lady back. Constructed in the lab, Flatbush where they raised me at. Now I lost some friends, but fuck it, we don't need them. We barely friends before, and we don't talk for different reasons. Mom's all sad, pops won't snap. Make some difference in this world before your mind goes black. How can a nigga do his homework when his mom's on crack? How can I produce a record that be equal to that? Every time I play some new shit, I'm just sticking this whack. My motivation for the youth is how we bringing it back.
Bringing it back, bringing it back. Here we go again. Been waiting so long, it's like they used to that crap. Hip hop been my life, I'm just used to the facts. Selling dope, not an option, ain't new to the track. Faggot niggas want it for fame, they used to the back. My niggas bought in the plane, it's the vid that. More confident as ever, my tolerance is low. For hating motherfuckers doubting me like I ain't dope. Crack, say the word jack, I leave it skull cap. Morbid with the 4/5 and the ball spit. Torch it, hot burn it like a perm quick. My melodies is heaven sent, y'all ain't heard shit.
Old days back before the rapping and my aura swanking. Youthful savage used to dream with passion, how we make it happen. Rap disasters, overlord to rapping actors. Listening talent, spitting average. Till my king descended upon this planet. Rare to see, serious star B, I'm a star seed. My life beam across the nation, change your taste, uniting races. Higher placement, never basic. 90 angel, 10 to Satan, blend it up. Equal greatness, rock the podium with my statements. I'm the 13th king, raised up out the monarchy. Palm trees, roll it up, dedicated to my sovereignty. Fuck the separation, shit is tasteless, we want entity. Like a bunch of shit stirred in the pot, but still one recipe. Indigo the latest, putting the youth through training. Niggas never thought we were making, now we are plugging it from the matrix. Spit iconic, East to go the proper, raise the youth from conscious, who gon' stop us? My lights just shining, blocking out they nonsense.
Brooklyn born and raised, some say we free, some say we cage, but they hold the key to change their ways. But mom be sleep, they mental slave. You not in my lead, boy, I see through the grave. Put the pot, then I leap through the ashes and claim I go crying in the queen with immaculate brains. Hold up, I'm beastin', I cannot be tamed. Remember when we was starving, dreams was tarnished, hoping one day we be ballin'. Ain't that all? It's now we throwin' it. Use your brain and never fall for it. Now I attack how I'm living with conscience, good intentions, flawless karma. And this mission keeps us stronger. Fight for the day we be peaceful and honest. I die for every single nigga on this track. Hold up, it's only right that we bring it back. I done died for every single nigga on this track. Hold up, it's only that we bring it up. I'm destined for damnation. Need to let out frustration. So I do a Molotov at the nearest police station. Tell the Reaper that I'm waiting. Jail'll be a vacation. At least I won't need a lighter to spark up them Cali flavors. The point is to read the book and burn the chapters after. While removing backwards mentally, we still in shackles. A life we like sandcastles. We are not built to last, but if we pack together close enough, the weather we would stand. One day I have a queen and she won't need no wedding band. The weight of the world I bench press, no flexing for the gram. The man that travels many lands with standards you can't understand. Your standards, I am over them. Feel like I am the chosen one. My tongue's a sword, but yeah, I brought my loaded gun. I got this ongoing battle with this shit. The pressure is building up, but fuck it, I ain't giving up. And even if I disown.
The day ID never think I'd see again 8 legends.
What's up, Crunker? Thank you so much for the 18 months. I actually played a little bit because they, like, you know, nerfed controller configs finally, but I don't know, it's not really that fun still, so I'm kind of just sitting here doing nothing, looking for a different game to play. How are you doing though? What have you been playing?
It seems madness to say we're worried that they're going to become addicted. It seems madness to say we're worried that they're going to become addicted.
Valorant and Roblox? Nice. I wonder, is there a POW world on Roblox now? Probably. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? I don't know when it'll come out. It'll probably be a while, but whenever that does come out, it'll be pretty cool. They need BR though. We need a good BR. I've been saying this since, I don't even know, a long time.
Road signs left, right, which path do you take? Only one lead the way. Tell me which one this time for your fate.
Nigga, which path you gon' choose? Both got their perk, but one is for the few. Other is bright and golden shining too. Either one you pick, you win or you lose. One is for the dark and one is for truth. One will keep the voices, one is on mute. One will keep you hanging inside a noose. Other teach you all the ways to unloose.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the finals anymore. I'm pretty bored of it, but yeah, it doesn't run that good for me anymore either. It used to run better. I don't know what like is going on with that game, but yeah. What's up, Wally? Why do you say that? I already got done playing it though. Oh, wait, are you saying with like the removing shield swapping and stuff? Yeah, it's pretty weird. Honestly though, I think removing the shield swapping from everywhere but boxes is probably good, just because like, I mean, it's just RNG anyways, so I might as well remove it. But I feel like that, like what they're doing is, I don't know what they're doing or why they're doing what they're doing. I think the perks are bad. I don't think the shield change is necessarily bad, but I think because like, well, first of all, like no one's really played it yet, you know what I mean, so nobody can actually say for sure, but because on paper everything is different than in practice, so. But I think the perk changes are kind of weird. I haven't really looked at any of the perks though, so I can't say for sure, but that would be the more worrisome thing for me, is just that. And then aim assist still needs nerfed. The controller config stuff, it's good they finally got rid of it, but yeah, that's only half of the issue with controller. Anything is better than nothing, but I'm pretty sure they only did that and announced it at that time because they just got so much backlash for the event, and then also like the predatory labeling of products in their store, saying it's like 30% off when it's actually 30% more expensive than how it was before. It's really cringe. Just flat out lied, basically.
Every day I need a dope flip. I was on some broke shit. A nigga was a pope pimp. Do or die. Nigga play me on some more shit. A nigga might as well kill his motherfucking self. It's a suicide. Got a Draco, let it rip. Nigga hopped up quick, so I had to double back. Hit him 2 times. I ain't new to this shit, bitch. I'm true to this shit. And every morning I wake up and throw a gang sign. I just wanna be legit. Fuck a bad insta bitch. Bunny rabbit off the rip. Bunny rabbit Reese's lit. Mighty know it's lit. All is well in this bitch. 100 shells in this bitch. 50 shells in this bitch. Never tell in this bitch. Fuck 12, suck a dick. Fuck 12, suck a dick. List hard talk with the top off. Hit Diego, he gon' hit me with the drop off. Tryna floss in the town, get you knocked off.
It's good they're changing ranked back to season 13, but they did all these rank changes just to swap the game back to the season 13. Like, what? They go back a year in progress. Like, they kept the other rank system for like a year. A year of just boring ranked experience. It's kind of crazy.
What he takes on that, ayy, what he rap in that, hey, at the Grammy still strapped, ayy, I'm glowing cause a nigga straight, I'm happier than yesterday, we bout to beat the homie case, tears on his daughter face, just trying to help with what I make, ayy, is it just feelings or rap lines, he get wet, he ain't baptized, no white man gon' save mine, belt won't help my waistline, still gon' die for my groove line, goddamn right as fuck one time, way too crip to go live, you take 1, we take 9, we don't stop at stop sign, might get 50 and that's fine, just might pop, I keep trying.
Every day I need a dope flip. I was on some broke shit. A nigga was a pope pimp. Do or die. Nigga play me on some more shit. A nigga might as well kill his motherfucking self. It's a suicide. Got a Draco, let it rip. Nigga hopped up quick, so I had to double back. Hit him 2 times. I ain't new to this shit, bitch. I'm true to this shit. And every morning I wake up and throw a gang sign.
Welcome to my world, visions like my mind on a thin wire. Struggle but I'm here, still high like it's no fear. Tiptoe like a ballerina, you can't see me, John Cena. Play my cards with a poker face. Sometimes I feel like the only race. Racing speed and still hungry like I ain't eating. Call it even, a spade. Someone with a house, but I live in the shade. Palm trees, front toe, Bob Marley. I'm the Dutch master, I box your boy like Cassius. Put him in the casket like the taker. 21-0 when you haters. 21-0, step up in the building, something like Elvis. I'm about to re-up this here better than my last. Mortal dog, living through all of y'all. Treat this shit like my only child, son of God. Calculate my visions, what I want is how I'm living. You might win some, but you just lost one. This beat here banging, Eric Ox, son. If you double cross, you hit the floor, Allen I, son.
Young dumb motherfucker, life's guns and butter. My grandpa still make that crack rock bubble. Tell karma I love her, been a real good motherfucker. So she blesses with pussy, drugs, and money.
Ride for my dogs, high with my dogs. Niggas won't snitch, though I abide by the law. Going loud with the pros, on my dogs. How many real niggas will be down for the cause? Some days are made for reminiscing. Drug dealers with no product apart till we've been pissing. Permission by granted God, we see Allah. Molecules minuscule and regardless who you are, you a part of early stardom. I believe we all achieve in the eyes of martyrs. Never a problem. Hearts fall apart, so I stitch mine. Quick to choke a nigga up, he try to bitch mine. Shorty sweet like Clementine. I rap for the niggas that make beats but never get to shine. Shine, hey, vinyl blue and green, Miles Davis CDs. I composed my 16s before 88 keys. The first time I did drugs, it was making the beats. MPC bang my head, it even haunts me asleep. Everybody's a snake, that's why I try to keep the grass cut. See you when they coming, then I heat they
Papa tell karma I love her, been a real good motherfucker. So she blesses with pussy, drugs, and money.
Ride for my dog, hip hop with my dog. Real niggas won't snitch, don't abide by the law. Going live on the post, Machiavelli on my thoughts. How many real niggas will be down for the cause?
If rap was illegal, you bitch niggas wouldn't even write a bar. Shit, I'd probably be behind bars, raising the bar through these bars. I am at the bar, taking shots of Henny, telling the bartender about all of my flaws. I'm in love with hip hop, not from the law. I am Shaw, every single dog is a day on the cross. No label telling me label, bitch, I am my own boss. Stone all, triple OG, watch me zone off. Supreme entity, public enemy energy that I'm harvesting in pursuit of the riches. I want more green than the army man figures. So mushrooms and acid that my thoughts are tangling, twisted like gangbanger fingers right before they flick on the trigger. And this meant to your ligaments, metal fragments of hitches, so many holes in the nigga. Bit window and blowy whistle. Bet that I can read your mental with my finger on temple and learn the deepest, darkest secrets that your shadow won't tell you. Cause you heard that I'm a better beast and stay close to the J like a memory. And if your eyes ain't bloodshot, you need to get some better weed. Screaming with the blood clot, shotty in the stolen V. Follow the law, I don't even follow the Lord. Flexing like I just shot up a bottle of raw. Sexing, bad exotic chick on top of your boy. Chip on my shoulder, only your chips involved. Motherfucker. Well, that's good, that's good. You make that paper. But when you're making paper, you gotta learn some rules to go with it. You gotta learn the difference between guns and butter. There are two types of niggas in this world. There are niggas with guns and niggas with butter. Now what are the guns? The guns.
Alright, I'm gonna get off. I'll be back on later. Thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, I'll probably be back on in like 6 to 8 hours or something. I'm not sure. Thank you guys for hanging out though.